Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Rachel and I am knitting. Not right now, but most of the time. Today's video is the fourth installment of my 100 days of spinning vlog. I'm chronicling my spinning progress from day 1 through hopefully day 100. The 100 days of spinning challenge started on April 1st and I've been uploading my spinning progress in 10-day installments. So today is May 2nd, which is day 32 of the challenge. So this video will go over challenge days 32 through 40. I skipped spinning yesterday on Wednesday, May 1st. I'm all turned around. I skipped spinning I can't even get it straight. Yesterday, Wednesday, I didn't spin. I skipped the 31st day of the 100 days of spinning challenge. If you've been watching the earlier installments, you'll know that this is not an isolated incident. I have skipped other days. Yes, shame on me, whatever. Okay, moving on. I've decided that part of the reason I'm skipping days is because my machine has stayed put at my desk in my craft room. And some days, like today, I just don't want to spin in here. Right now, it's pretty messy in my craft room. I can't believe I'm showing you. Pretty messy in my craft room, and it's just like overstimulating, and I don't want to be in here right now. You know, it's a lovely room full of all my treasures, but it's just a mess right now, and I want to be somewhere that's not messy. So I'm going to take my e-spinner out to the living room where I've been watching some TV, and I'm just going to spin for a while out there and see where it gets me. So anyway, welcome back to the installment or the, series, whatever, of my 100 days of spinning. Let's get going with day 32's spin. Also, I decided I'm going to do something a little differently, and instead of just setting a 15-minute timer and being done when the timer's done, I just pulled off some of this Corriedale Fiber from my big Corriedale Fiber supply, and I'm just going to spin this up, and I'm just going to spin it until this part that I've, taken off the main supply is spun up. It's going to be way more than 15 minutes, but we've got days to make up for, folks. Let's go. Alright, so the first thing to do is clamp the wheel or the spinner onto the coffee table. These estate sale clamps have turned out to be a super good investment for me. I'm really glad that I got them. They were like $1 a piece. I don't know if that is inexpensive or not for metal clamps, whatever. I got them at an estate sale. Amazing. That is like a small gesture to help save the world. Anyway, moving on. Today's spin was pretty good. Spun for a long time while watching Star Trek Voyager, and in fact, I filmed a little clip afterwards walking you through my thoughts, so let's just defer to past Rachel and listen to what she has to say. Alright, I've just finished spinning for an hour and 15 minutes, so I didn't really have a set time that I was planning to spin for. Like I said, I was thinking I would spin through all of this before I stopped, but that's probably going to take me another 2 hours, and we're not going to do that. But I did spin for an hour and 15 minutes, which works out pretty nicely, because that means that I've once again caught up on my backlog of skipped days. So I didn't spin on day 27, day 28, or day 29, or day 31. So now that's what? 27, 28, 29, 31, 4 days, yeah. So I just spun, the hour makes up for the 4 days, and then the additional 15 minutes acts as today's spin, and here's what I've got by the end of that little session. So the bobbin continues to fill up. I'm really anxious and eager for this bobbin to be done so I can move on to the next thing, but slow and steady it goes. So I'll see you back here for tomorrow, day 33 for May 3rd. Wrong, this is not day 33. This is not May 3rd. This footage is from May 9th, also known as day 39 of the challenge. So what does that mean? That means that I skipped May 3rd, May 4th, May 5th, May 6th, May 7th, and May 8th. That's 6 full days of spinning that I just did not do. So that is, I don't know, too bad, so sad. But on May 9th, I did spin for quite a bit longer than 15 minutes, which I'll tell you about shortly. But I set up my e-spinner on my coffee table again, and I spun while I watched some more episodes of Star Trek Voyager. I'm on season 5. It's a real juicy time for this crew of misfits aboard the Starship Voyager. But anyway, whatever. Spinning was good today. I am noticing though, when I spin at my coffee table, the couch is not the best sitting option. Like, it's easy to sink into it and not have good posture, and then I end up feeling a little discomfort along the way. So I need to think about a solution for that. But let's check in with the version of me that existed on May 9th and hear what I had to say. Okay, I have some thoughts for today's spin, day 39. I spun for an hour and a half just now, and I got a good amount on to the bobbin. The bobbin is not full still, but we're getting there. Look at that. You can see that basically I'm using like the edge of this bobbin as my metric of if the bobbin is full or not, and clearly it is not full, but much more full than when I started today. Yeah, I'm really happy with today's progress. I caught up on all of my missing days, so I did 15 minutes that counted for May 3rd, 15 for May 4th, 15 for May 5th, May 6th, May 7th, May 8th, and today, May 9th. So that should have been an hour and 15 minutes, but I spun for an hour and 30 minutes. So not only did I catch up on all of my missed days, but I also banked an extra day. So technically I could skip tomorrow. Listen, I know my math is off. You don't have to tell me. I make up for it later. Hang on. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm happy with this progress. I definitely see the value of longer sessions that last more than 15 minutes. I'm feeling the bottom of this motor, and the motor is hot. Is that normal? If you spin for a while, maybe I'll ask in the Electric Eel Wheel Facebook group that I'm in. But yeah, that's kind of concerning. Definitely don't want to overdo the motor. But yeah, really happy with today's spin. I was kind of daydreaming a little bit while I was spinning about the trip to Ireland in October, because I've kind of been overwhelmed at thinking through what my souvenirs will be. Listen, I'm the kind of person that plans out her souvenirs. So like last time in October when we were in Ireland, I looked ahead at all the websites. I knew all the offerings. I had planned out what I was going to get. I ended up getting more than what I planned on. That's beside the point. But I'm kind of like already in planning mode for my souvenirs, my fiber souvenirs for Ireland. And I'm kind of wondering, I was talking to Leslie about this, I'm kind of wondering if maybe the 2024 trip, this year's trip, will be like a fiber souvenir trip. Because I got so much yarn last year, and at this point I have not worked up a ton of the yarn I brought back. So I don't know. I definitely don't want to get the same amount of yarn. And if I do get yarn, it will be different than the yarn I got last time. But anyway, all that to say, I'm kind of starting to think about fiber souvenirs and what fiber I want to get when I'm back in October. And yeah. Oh, also a milestone from today's spin was that I encountered my first piece of straw in the wool, and I spun it right up into the bobbin. I didn't take it out. I just love that stuff. I love when it happens. I love encountering straw in my wool. You know, you're not going to change my mind. I think it's the coolest thing ever. So yeah, that's the update for day 39. I will see you tomorrow on day 40, whether that means I tell you about day 40 spin or I tell you why I skipped day 40. We'll see. I don't know. Okay, bye. Hail the conquering hero. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. I didn't skip day 40. Here I am spinning, and yes, my hair is shorter. I got a haircut, and yay, look at this spinning. I gave you a few different shots today so you could really get the full experience of me spinning bam, here's another one. I had so much fun spinning today. I spun for an hour. I'll tell you all about it in a second, but man, I'm really getting into the groove and the peaceful, I don't know, meditative nature of spinning for longer sessions. So 2 days in a row of having pretty long sessions compared to what I would have done in the early days of this challenge. So pretty happy with that. All right, I did it. I didn't skip today. I have just completed day 40 of the 100 Days of Spinning Challenge. I spun for an hour just now, which means combined with my extra 15 minutes from yesterday and then today, I've basically banked 4 extra days worth of spinning. Yay! I really, really like the rhythm and the feel of longer spinning sessions. I think that I will continue to incorporate longer spinning sessions into my routine, but look at that bobbin filling out. Really, really happy with it. As is my custom, let me now compare day 40 back to day 1. So look at this progress. Here's day 1, and you can see how lumpy, bumpy, grumpy it is. And now day 40, much smoother, much more consistent. Still not 100% consistent, but I'm so, so happy with my progress. And even though I did succumb to skipping a few days in the last 2 installments of this 10-day increment 100 day of spinning vlog update, I'm really, really happy that I continue to make progress even when there are some days that I skip. So there we go. Exciting times. I guess I should tell you now, I've said this on Instagram, but if you don't follow me on Instagram or if you missed it, I have something exciting coming to my house. And I can finally tell you why I skipped some days, which, I mean, there's a lot of reasons. Number one, I was lazy, but also I have secured a partnership with Kromsky & Sons. If you're not familiar, they are a spinning wheel and other fiber arts tool company. So they have looms, they have, you know, bobbins, nitty knotties, lazy Kates, etc. They're sending me a spinning wheel along with a few other goodies that I don't know what they are yet, but I'm excited to find out. So I'm really, really excited. All of my belly aching about being just longing for a spinning wheel, a wooden wheel with treadles, came to something, and that is a partnership with Kromsky & Sons. So I'm really, really excited to bring you some premiere spinning content as I learn how to use my new spinning wheel. I cannot wait till it gets to my house. It's currently in transit. The last check-in was in Poland, so hopefully it makes its way overseas and to my door safely and securely, and I just can't wait. So I'll keep you posted on that, and I'll bring you along for the new learning curve I'm about to attempt to master. This learning curve for the Nano was what it was. So I'm sure that I'm going to have to relearn some things and adjust my learning to apply my spinning knowledge to this new device. Also, lifting this Nano up and feeling the motor reminded me that I did ask in the Eel Wheel Facebook group that I'm in if having the motor be warm to the touch was okay, if I can continue with longer spinning sessions. And one of the moderators commented on my post and said, this is totally normal. If it gets too warm sometimes, just leave it alone, let it cool, and then you can get right back at it. So happy with that, and love my little Nano, my Elliott stapler. Yeah, so there you go. There's the update. So ends part 4 of the 100 Days of Spinning vlog series. I'll see you back here for part 5. Thanks for hanging in there with me. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you don't already, and hit that notification bell to be notified of my next upload. Last but not least, head over to Instagram and follow me at Rachel is Knitting if you don't already. Okay, that's all I have. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.